like the idea that a voice can just go somewhere uninvited, like a dirty thought in a nice clean mind.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay back at you, and today let's talk about Trump's white nationalist agenda playing out right in front of our eyes. And if you would have read it, it's all part of Project 2025. But it has been just announced that Darren Beattie, who some of you may not know, he was a writer for Trump in his first term, was fired and now is being posted to one of the top State Department jobs, as he will be the Secretary of Diplomacy. That's right. Trump appointed a white nationalist, far-right conspiracy theorist for one of the top seats in his cabinet. And he appointed this man as the Secretary of Diplomacy. This is the same man who said that black people should kneel to MAGA, that the January 6th was orchestrated by the FBI. This is a man who has said that all Democrat politicians need to bend a knee to Trump. Yeah, bend a knee. Like this is some kind of fucking kingdom and Trump rules over with a fucking crown on his head. Also, this comes right on the heels of Trump administration's federal ban on anything that's not white. And is there any surprise that Trump laid out this ban at the beginning of Black History Month? So here's what's going on with the ban. The Trump administration has banned federal agencies from recognizing Black History Month, MLK Day, Juneteenth, Women's History, Women's Equality Day, Day of Remembrance, which is Holocaust Day, Asian American Heritage Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, National American Indian Heritage Month, National Disabled Employment Awareness Month, and Pride. So I guess what Trump's saying is you only matter in America if you're white. And pretty much a white male because of the attack on women. This is all part of Project 2025. If people would have seen this, they've been laying the groundwork for this for a long time. But yet, because Trump said, I know nothing about it, the mega supporters are like, he knows nothing about it, which we all knew was bullshit because his staff is just loaded with the people who wrote this fucking thing. But yet people Trump said he didn't know nothing about it, so he knew nothing about it. Like, this is the world we live in, this delusional fucking world where just because the man who lies more than anybody probably in the history of politics said he didn't know. Like, go check a fact check once on Trump. That dude lies so much. This is the same guy who just lied about Tommy Tuberville coaching Patrick Mahomes. Like, literally, why would you lie about that? He can't help himself. And this whole white nationalist agenda is playing out right in front of us, and nobody seems to care. You got Eli doing the Nazi salute, and people are like, it's not the Nazi salute. Tell me how that turned out for all the people who decided to do it on TikTok and lost their jobs. Tell me that's not the Nazi salute. And then you'll see these asshat mega fucking supporters showing pictures of Democrats, and they're like trying to compare a still video of somebody waving or still photo of somebody waving to a video of Elon doing it not once, but twice. And this is the guy who just hired a 25-year-old to run Deutsche. And then we find out that the 25-year-old's racist and admits to being racist and even has tweets going back that says, I was racist before, it's cool, let's normalize Indian hate, I would never marry outside my marriage. These are all quotes from this fuck-stained kid that Elon had digging through all of our fucking private information. And then when asked about it, they're just like, oh, he resigned. He resigned. Thank goodness the Washington Post weeded this out, or we'd still have this kid in there. But if there's anybody out there who doesn't believe that Trump is trying to usher in a white nationalist agenda, what fucking planet are you living on? Are you living on that moon right behind me? Because I'm not fucking sure. We're not on the same fucking planet, because anybody with a half a fucking brain can see what's happening. How many times does somebody have to fucking punch you in the face before you decide to duck? Everything he's been doing is a step towards Project 2025 and the white nationalist agenda. And anybody out there who wants to, Project 2025 is online. Go read it. You'll see exactly what's playing out right in front of your eyes. I mean, this is a guy who banned us even recognizing as a federal government any of these other races at the start of Black History Month. You think that's just a coincidence that it was right at the beginning of Black History Month? And he appoints a man to his cabinet who said that black people should kneel to MAGA. So just let's unwrap that a little bit. So that's saying that black people can't be a part of MAGA. They just have to bow down because they don't accept other people. Like, you have to be white and pretty much a male. They pander a little bit to the women because they know they need the votes. But if it was up to them, women wouldn't be even allowed to vote. So they're probably pissed off about that to begin with. But then you have Donnie's little fucking sidekick, Elon, out there throwing up fucking Nazi salutes. But it's not a Nazi salute. You have him ban Black History Month, MLK Day, Juneteenth, Women's History, Women's Equality Day, the Day of Remembrance, Asian American Heritage, Hispanic Heritage, National American Indian Heritage Month, National Disabled Employee or Employment Awareness. Wow, easy for me to say. And Pride. This is all playing out right in front of you. And then he keeps stacking his cabinet with people who wrote Project 2025 and white nationalists. He puts a white nationalist in Elon in charge of all of our information. And then Elon hires young teens and 25-year-olds who are racist. How do you guys not see what's playing out here? And how come nobody seems to care at this point? How far does it have to go before people actually give a shit on where they're taking this country and what direction we're going? Everything he's done, he's proven he doesn't give a shit about you or me. He's done nothing, he said, to make the economy better, to lower prices. He's playing out his crazy Project 2025 agenda. And motherfuckers better get their head out of their ass, because part of Project 2025 is eliminating term limits. Trump doesn't think he's leaving after this 4 years. And he's trying to stack the federal government with people who will help him do that. That's what's going on with all this shit in the FBI when he's trying to do buyouts of the FBI and the CIA. He doesn't want nonpartisan people who love America. He wants Trump cronies in there to push his agenda. And again, that's a white nationalist agenda. It's all right there in black and white for everybody to see. All they have to do is read it. But we have too many people in this country that would rather fucking blow Trump than actually see what's going on, because they're just angry. And it's so many angry white males. Like, why is it angry whites always are the ones that seem to be the ones that feel like they're wrong? Through a history of fucking them having every benefit in the world, yet they're the ones who are bitching. That's like seeing somebody with a Virginia ham under their arm and bitching they got no bread. Like, this is where we're at. I don't know, guys. It's a wild fucking time to be living in the U.S. right now. Crazy shit is happening. Even more crazy shit's going to go on. The courts are going to be involved in so much stuff. I mean, they've already had multiple restraining orders placed on the White House and the DOJ. We're seeing it again with the FBI trying to do all these crazy FBI and CIA buyouts. So all we're going to do is weaken America. And all of this just helps Putin. I don't understand how people don't grasp the fact that everything Donnie's doing is to help his buddy Vladimir over there. I mean, I don't get it. People just aren't seeing the forest through the trees that's dead in front of them. All right, guys, keep your eyes open. There's a lot more crazy shit to come. And like I said, just keep speaking the truth. That's all we can do. Speak the truth. And sooner or later, maybe the truth will become the norm again. I don't know. All right, guys, until next time, one world, one love, deuce.
Everything's polluted. The environment, the government, the schools, you name it.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
You out there? You listening?